I like it. Great choice.
Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이해 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah yeah Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever 그만이 배바
I joined coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire to play at a peak level and he's willing to follow instructions. The challenge was how to incorporate his teammates because he trusted himself before he trusted.
We are going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Richards in at the 5. Now here's Washington. Richards inside. He's against Wiseman. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. And here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Shots good by James.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's James, and he banks in the layup.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Hayward, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Ball, shoots over Curry. Charlotte again missing. Here's Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Richards. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Hayward's shot is off.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Poole. Again, Golden State.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Now here's Ball. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Hayward for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. Poole's got his second bucket of the night. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And, B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
on defense, the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Rozier outside. Charlotte again missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Back to James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Wiseman, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Green. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Curry gets the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's James. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
I just love the ball movement.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass the ball. Back to Rozier. Oubre with it. Shot clock at 5.
Golden State foul. Andrew Wiggins.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Stephen Curry.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Plumlee. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 on the clock. Oubre can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's James. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Oubre misses the jumper.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Unable to get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just...
The visiting team, 4. Here we go. Make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Dennis Smith out there with Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the 5. Pass to Martin.
Warriors foul. James. First personal.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Poole, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Stephen Curry in for DiVincenzo. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Smith. Here's Hayward from deep three-point range. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 25 points and a season-high number of rebounds. Yeah, what else is new? Once again, he left the defense grasping for answers.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to Washington. Back to Hayward. Poole against Rozier. And here's Washington. Shot on the wing. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry against Ball. Curry, that's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
I love it, making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
And James gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Rozier. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Warriors shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for them. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. The Hornets shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Back to Ball. Curry with a steal. Inside. James passes to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by James. Curry's got 10.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Three-pointer Rozier. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
James with a steal. On the break. That's good from Curry. On the assist by James. He's got 12.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Hayward for 3. Rejected by James. 3 on 3. Here's Poole. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Curry against Ball. Hayward outside. Pass to Richards. On the wing, Rozier. 5 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Rozier's got 6.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
James with the ball. Down low. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ball finds Hayward. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's James with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's stolen by James. And it's James with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Ball. Washington, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Hornets foul.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Washington. Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Back to Curry. James outside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
At the line for the
That one on
Dogs,
McDaniels.
James.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Rozier gets the bucket.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
To the middle. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's McDaniels. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Wiggins, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Really.
The visiting team.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Cody Martin is out there with Smith. Then it's Jalen McDaniels. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 4.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Martin. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Smith inside. Iguodala defending. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk.
Substitution on the court.
James against Oubre. James inside. No good with a layup.
Warriors foul. James.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Team's fourth.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And it's got to feel good taking both wins in their season series against the Hornets.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the professor.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Hornets. By Jones. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
James passes to Green. And slam dunk by James.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Jones. Knocks it loose. James with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Moody. Lays it up and banks it in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지.
Thanks for sitting down with me again.
All right, let's start the season off right, Cap.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, sorry, I'm used to Junior doing these, man.
I got you, but Junior's playing pro ball, which kind of makes it impossible for him to do the pregame speech. That's why we named you captain, remember?
Right.
All right, come on, MP.
All right.
Take us out there, man.
Yo,
The air outside is starting to cool, and that means it's college hoop season. Hello and welcome everyone to the start of what should be a great year. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with my colleagues Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Our game tonight featuring the UCLA Bruins as they go up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And one name to watch this season, I can see MP stepping up into a bigger role. He has all the makings to be a leader for this team.
Livingston outside, pass to Neely, over Jones. The Bruins pull it in. Out to the right wing. Here's Sheldon, and again it's UCLA converting. And as you said, MP could see a bigger role with the school this year.
You know, MP showed some flashes last season. Now, as a starter, I think it's his team if he wants it to be. I think he's got to establish himself early on for that to be the case.
Neely gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jones, he's guarded by Neely. And that's good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Texas Tech now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Mills. Evans outside. Now here's Neely. Livingston outside.
UCLA foul. That's his first personal foul.
To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, Coach said a main focus for this school was to start the year out strong.
They have a tough schedule later on in the year. It's important for them to build a good tourney resume early on in the season.
Now here's Sheldon. Covered by Dentman. Knocked loose. And stolen by Neely. On the wing, Mills. Plenty of space. And there are the Red Raiders with another bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Thompson. Livingston covering, and it goes right through the bucket. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Mills. Dentman defended by Sheldon. Livingston for 3. Sheldon grabs the miss. The Bruins leading. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, so much poise as a point guard. Bell, he's not messing around when he's facilitating.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And one goal that this school has this season, they still believe they can get into the tournament.
It won't be easy. They aren't as loaded as they once were. But, you know, get enough wins and the selection committee.
UCLA with the ball, trailing by 4. Inside, Sheldon. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. It's going to go on Sheldon. And with UCLA, we're talking about one of the best programs in the country.
It's the center of the West Coast basketball scene. A lot of the best young players want to be Bruins that have success at UCLA, and you can become an all-time legend.
And as always, a lot of high hopes for UCLA coming into this season.
Well, Bruin fans are a dedicated bunch, and the excitement level in Westwood goes way up when they've got a promising team. And I'm with them. There are a lot of reasons for optimism.
To the middle. Bell, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Neely, he's covered by Jones. Here's Livingston. Got a hand on it. He's covered by Mills. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Neely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Bell outside. Down low. And it's flushed down by a nice jam.
Look at Bell's unselfishness, and I tell you, that would easily translate to the next level. He takes a lot of pride in setting up his teammates.
It's good.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Left side, Neely. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Bell. To the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. The Red Raiders trail. That's it.
UCLA foul. That's his third personal foul.
Outside, Mills. Evans outside. His first shot attempt, and the jumper is on the mark. Now here's Bell. Inside. And it's Livingston with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Goes up on the baseline. He's covered by Mills. Goes up high for the two-hand dunk. And here's Evans to the paint. Here's Neely. Up and in for basket number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And the layup falls.
A fantastic distributor. Thompson has great vision.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Pass to Livingston. Detman. Evans outside. On the wing, Mills. And again, it's Texas Tech with the 3.
High IQ basketball from Livingston. Finding the open Red Raider. Smart there to give it up.
And that one good for 2.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Neely, he's covered by Jones. Down low, Evans makes it off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Mills. Sheldon with the bucket.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On offense, here are the Red Raiders. 6-point game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Detman right side. And the elbow. Off the left rim and out. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Right side Neely over Jones. The clock runs out and we are headed to halftime. Bruins ahead. They're up by 8.
UCLA Bruins, 42.
What grabbed your attention about MP's performance in that first half?
Well, I think his block total indicative of how well he's challenging shots. That's an impressive total, especially from the small forward position.
Yeah, and I'd say he's in their head at this point as well he should be. If he's in the vicinity, you'd better get that thing off quick.
Pass to Mills. Evans. Detman outside. Now Mills. He's covered by Thompson. Detman with it from outside the arc. Red Thompson with the rebound.
When you talk about Texas Tech, this is a school that loves their teams. Name a sport, be it football, basketball, baseball. These teams get phenomenal support.
To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And Texas Tech, just a big sports school in general, you guys.
The Red Raiders students are just rabid fans, setting a conference record for most students at a basketball game. Tech is a fun place to play.
And, you know, for any up-and-coming recruit, UCLA is a terrific option. Great campus, great weather, great city, and as good a program as you'll find anywhere in the country.
Poked loose. Livingston covering. It's Red Thompson on the wing. And another thing, guys, about UCLA is their great rivalries.
It's true. Just about every school wants to take down UCLA. The Bruins have that kind of mystique. Any win over them is a big win.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Evans with the ball. Livingston outside. Back to Evans. Detman defended by Sheldon. A nice shot by Detman.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
They grabbed their own miss. Drops in the layup for two.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Pass to Mills. And out of bounds. The Bruins will take it. The Bruins making a switch here.
Sebastian West.
And so it's Texas Tech with it. Outside, Mills. Back to Evans. Irving. Back to Evans. Over Bell. Evans gets the bucket.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Jones. Livingston covering. Snatched up. Jones, good.
We've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Back to Evans. Pass to Mills. And here's Evans. Livingston outside. Back to Evans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
Shooting for Texas Tech, Derek Evans.
A nice job nailing the first of the 1-and-1, so he'll now have a second chance. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bell. Sheldon covered by Detman. Fades back. Texas Tech with the rebound. Here's Evans. And once again, off the mark by Texas Tech. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Livingston outside. Pass to Mills. Now here's Evans. Here's Livingston. Neely. Clock at 6. Here's Mills. No good off the back of the rim.
as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now here's Conley after the miss from James. Just 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And James with the basket on the assist by Curry.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
Curry against Conley. Back to Beasley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Green. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. Poole the pass to James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And we've seen it for years. And despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Markkanen, he gets it in there. Markkanen's got 5.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hijack.
Shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's James in at the 3 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Markkanen finds Sexton. Now Beasley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
But to me, that's Malik Beasley playing bigger than his size. This guy just keeps coming despite the contact.
Here's Green. That shot no good. That's tipped. Jazz leading by 5. Vanderbilt inside. Guarded by Green. Sexton against Curry. The shot by Sexton, no good. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio. And it's James missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Second team foul.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Markkanen. And here we we go. Fast break. James has got it. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Beasley. Sexton on the wing. He hits it from 9. Sexton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jams.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Wiseman, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wiseman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Sexton. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Easily outside. The pass to Markkanen. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from James.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
I want to see Markkanen become more aggressive in these instances. Be ready to fire as soon as you make the catch.
Wiseman finds James. The rebound by the Jams. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Rough game defensively. They lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Hornets put on a show. He had 44 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And Taylor Horton. And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close.
27, the Jazz, 34. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth team of Nation.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half.
For the Jazz.
Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Beasley is out there with Conley, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Warriors trail by 4. Wiseman finds Poole. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Beasley outside. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Markkanen's got 13.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And there's the feed to Green. And now Utah, fast break. Markkanen's got the ball, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Conley against Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And stolen by James. For the finish, and James throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Back to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Markin in against James. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jordan Poole. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Iguodala against Markkanen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Substitution on the court.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Poole trying to get open.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Conley against Green. Outside, Markkanen over James. Utah gets it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Count it.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Markkanen from outside. That one doesn't go. And Golden State will come the other way. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And James at the basket on the assist by Curry. James has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Warriors. They double-team Conley. Outside, Markkanen. And the 3 off target. And it's the Warriors' ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Michael Conley picks one up. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Green. Moody's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul.
.23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fontecchio, James covering. Gay outside. 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. To the paint. Here's James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Slum party forever for life. Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이해 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah. Party forever Party
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5.
Golden State.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Over Poole. Here's Nurkic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Poole, the pass to James. They're running. The 3. Here's Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
This guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Hart. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Like we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Greg.
Yeah, BA, and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Here's Nurkic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Curry passes to James. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Nurkic. Inside, Green drops in the layup for 2.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Outside Hart. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Poole left side. Pass to James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Anthony Simons. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
For Portland, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Grant, left side. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock, and he's able to create for himself.
James with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find it.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Curry.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
On the court right now for Portland, the forwards, Hart and Grant. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
No one covering. Poole's got the second bucket on the night.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Simons outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. For 3, here's Lillard. He's off on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Hart. Lillard outside. Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes. James has got 10 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Trailblazers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Green, the pass to James. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
Grant, the pass to Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Jazz was all business. He had 24 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He's proven to be an important player in his team's success. We'll see if they can keep their streak alive tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Iguodala against Hart. Pass to Simons. Launches a three. That shot missing. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Poole.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Payton. To the inside. Little. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's James with the jam.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Little. Fires for three. The Trailblazers rebound. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 16-7 run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, James.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Green. And it's Curry in for DiVincenzo. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Pass to Little. Here's Watford. He's watched by Kuminga. The 17-footer. The Warriors pull it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Watford. Shoots over Kuminga. That one a little long.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth team. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt four. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. And it's James in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Lillard passes to Grant. Here's Simons. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Count it. Good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Lillard passes to Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Pass to Poole. 90 seconds into the second half now. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. He's got 15. James passes to Looney. Back to James. Now Kuminga. He's covered by Grant. To the middle. Here's Looney. Banked it in off the glass. Looney's gotten his first basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Soft touch off the glass.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Wiggins passes to James. From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And the three-pointer goes.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Curry finds Green. James outside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by James. James has got 27 points.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's Simons with a 3. Kept alive. And they pick up 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Simons against James. The kick out. Curry sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 20.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Timeout called Portland. And as recovery and injury prevention goes high tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. It doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian A.